Sure, John, it's 1:11. It's 1:11 p.m. December 16th. So one way to spot people who didn't write my letters that are in my emails is my suspects don't change, they only grow, and I only add. Two, my discussions about implantation and this implantable tech don't change it. It's always in my letters. I'm always bitching about it. Three, I never stop bitching about their global terrorist agenda and their RICO. So all these kids claiming they wrote my letters, if they deny the existence of RICO, terrorism, implantation, implantable devices, you know they never wrote my letters to these 400 contacts or more because they deny the existence of these things. Another way you know they didn't write these letters is my story doesn't change regionally. I tell the same story to whoever I write to. And I write to people in different parts of the world that are in my contacts list. I just don't know how many countries or whoever's involved with this. But I tell the same story to everyone. If I write to the UN, I tell them the same story. If I write to China, I tell the same story. If I write to the UK, I tell them the same story. America, etc. And even different parts of America. So that's another way you can tell I'm not involved with their lies and their hustles. Another way you can tell I wrote the letters is I don't tell different stories to different countries. I just send it all to the same people in the same email. And they're all in different parts of the place. And I send it to the UN. And I send the same shit to the UN repeatedly. And the UN's global. So if they distribute my information, they distribute the same story to everyone. Or they should be. So that's a way you can tell I'm not involved. So look for people distributing different stories in different parts of the world. And look for people whose suspects change. Look for people whose stories change. My story doesn't change. They still conspire to global terrorist agenda. Implantation's real. Implantable devices are real. And I send the same story to whoever I write to, who are all in different parts of the world. No bullshit. So look for these key things. People telling different stories in different parts of the world. Look for people story who's changing. Look for people who lie about implantation. Look for people who lie about the global terrorist agenda. They say it's real in one place, but lie about it in another. Look for that. Yeah, my story doesn't change. My story is constant. Key point.